What's up, Fit Days? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Rachel Ashley, your trainer bae that is your certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. I coach women to quit yo-yo dieting so they can build a lifestyle where they get and keep their results forever. Since you're here, I'm hoping you'll get fired up about that and stick around to hear some of the things that I have to teach, while also participating in this bae-licious community where we support each other on our journeys to happiness and health. Now, Fit Days, let me tell you, your trainer bae has not been taking care of herself. I just have not been taking care of myself. I have been in a rut. So in this video, I give you a 5-point checklist that can help you get out of a rut around your fitness goals and really just any goal. Get up and moving. I give you lots of other gems too. I take you through a workout, I show you a grocery haul, and I give you an example of how I set goals to reward myself, or how I reward myself along the way of reaching my goals. So lots of gems in this videos. I did include timestamps, so you can click through, but you probably want to watch it through from beginning to the end so you don't miss any of the goodness. All right, I just wanted to give you guys that intro so you know what's kind of going on in this video, but let's get into it. And I promise, after this video, I'm gonna start taking care of myself, okay? Okay. Hey, what's happening? Hey, what's happening? So, it is 9:20. I have to be over at my CrossFit gym. Good thing it's right across the street. By 9:45 for a workout. But I have been up since 4 a.m. I've taught 2 classes and a one-on-one client this morning, and I've only had some BCAAs. What I am learning is I need to eat before my workout. Some people like to work out fasted, and that's great, but by the time I've already been awake for 5 hours and I've exerted a lot of energy just training and yelling in a boot camp, my workout tends to suffer and I get really hungry in the middle. So I'm gonna eat something first. I'm gonna have a half of a Dave's Killer Bread Epic Everything bagel with 1 runny egg, some avocado, and some leftover shrimp from last night. And then I'm gonna head across the street for my workout. While my egg is cooking, let me tell you guys about my last 2 workout weeks. They were non-existent. So I took about a week off just because I was doing horrible with my sleep, and I just had a busy week, so I prioritized resting. Really wasn't feeling well, was a little down in the dumps, and just very tired, so I took a week off. Then I went back for a workout or 2, and then I ended up hurting my back somehow. So that ended up being an additional week off. So this is gonna be my first workout in 14 days or so, with a couple of them, 1 or 2 sprinkled in there because of that back, right before I hurt my back somehow. So this is gonna be my first workout, and I am going to try to take it easy and not go too heavy. I just don't wanna burn myself out or hurt myself again. So I'm gonna try not to push the weight and keep the intensity down. Now, the hard thing about CrossFit is everything is a race. You're always trying to get the best time that you can in your workout. You're always trying to push your strength in a workout. But what I'm gonna do is just try to move through the moves today and not let my ego get in the way, so that I can be back tomorrow for another quality workout. And I'll just try to pick the intensity up as I go throughout the week. But first I need to make sure I'm fueled, and then I'm gonna meet you guys over there at the gym. So this isn't really given what I was hoping would be gave.
Not even giving what y'all said it was supposed to give. No, I wasted my money.
I was trying to give gourmet breakfast, but this is actually given raggedy. Look at the ugly little avocado because it's overripe. and the sloppy little egg and the dry shrimp. It's okay though. It's just fuel for my workout. I'm also having it with a pre-workout. I'm trying this Alani New. So I put a scoop of pre-workout and then a little bit of BCAAs just because I really like the sour peach rings flavor. Don't know if I like it, so I'm not really endorsing it. I'm just showing you guys what I'm having. Not sponsored. I'm just starting to try it, so I'm not sure if I like it or not. But that's my little regular breakfast that I need to hurry up and eat and head out. So I made it just in time, had about 5 minutes to warm up, and then we hopped into my favorite barbell cleans. We did a 3-position clean, so you'll see me do it from the pocket, from right below the knee, and then right into a clean from the floor. This was, I think, 105 pounds. I went into the workout thinking that I would stay just about here just because, again, I wanted to protect my back after hurting it. But again, cleans are my favorite. So I got a little overzealous and I went up to 135, which isn't that heavy for me, but it was pretty challenging. You see that I hit my belt right here and it hurt a good amount. My coach fussed at me like, "Hey, Rachel, what happened? Why'd you just drop the bar like that?" And I had to tell her I hit my belt, but I went at it again, and this time you can see that I landed it like a boss.
Neighborhood, that's me. Neighborhood, that's Nick. Neighborhood, do the dance. Neighborhood, do the dip. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, yo, no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no.
Now we're jumping into the WOD of the day, which was 5 wall walks into 10 deadlifts and then 15 sit-ups. So the deadlift should have been 155, but remember I told you guys I needed to take it easy on my back. The wall walks with the sit-ups and then heavy deadlifts probably would have been too much, so I scaled it, which means I took the weight down and did it at 125. As you can see, there was very little urgency in this workout for me because I wanted to keep my ego out the way and make sure I was protecting my back. So this clock was set for 15 minutes and we just completed as many rounds as possible. At the end of most CrossFit workouts, there is a core finisher or some type of accessory work. So we ended this day's workout with 10 rotating planks, 10 left, 10 right, and then went into 30 Russian twists for 3 rounds. So thank you for joining me for my workout. If you've made it this far, I'm so glad you're still here. Let's keep going and get right back into the vlog. It's also a good time for you to go ahead that like and subscribe button if you haven't yet, but you know, up to you. Back into the vlog. All right, y'all, let me get back to this vlog. It's the next day after my workout, and I have changed my hair. I put it up for a few reasons. I put it in these buns, one, because having it down, I think it was breaking me out. I think the combination of the oils I used plus sweating from my workouts was breaking out my face, and I'm just not used to having acne on my face, and I don't want to start that. So I put my hair up just to see if I can clear my face up and if that is the culprit. So my hair is up, but also, I mean, my hair, it gets frizzy. It's very humid. I am working out so much and it just gets frizzy and not presentable. Definitely don't want to be on camera after I've sweated my hair out. So I put it up so I don't have any more excuses to not be making a video. So I set some goals for my channel. I'm trying to light this tea light candle. It's cookie scent. So it smells like a cookie, and I really like my space to smell like baked goods. Just makes me feel like I'm home and it's time to get cozy. So I set that tea light candle, and I'm actually putting it inside of this, it's like a wax holder, I guess. So basically I melt any empty wax from any candle that I use, and I usually put it in here and then continue to burn it until this kind of like disappears. So that's my situation right here. But I set some YouTube goals. So, it's me and my husband. We live here, and he can't eat out as much as I do because he has some food intolerance, and we're trying to work through that. So he is being very strict about what he's eating and mostly cooking at home. And I have free range because I don't have those intolerances. But I want to be very mindful of him and not necessarily just eat out all that I want to in his face and make his journey that much harder. So I want to start cooking at home more, which I actually do a good amount, but I also eat out on a regular basis. I want to cut it back. So in order to regulate myself, I've told myself that I can only eat out every 2 to 3 YouTube uploads. So it's a win-win. I hold myself accountable to being consistent here on YouTube, which is what I want to do. But also I cut back on eating out. It's healthier for my lifestyle, healthier for my pockets, actually. And also being able to cook at home gives me more content that I can post. So I think that is a very good goal that's going to help me with moderation rather than me feeling super restricted. It's going to motivate me on both ends. So that's one of the goals. But then Bae is going to take me out on a date night after I get up 4 YouTube videos. So I'm thinking I'll put up 4, and then my 5th one will be of our date night, which is something I can look forward to and can keep me accountable to myself of putting up more videos and getting more content out there to you guys. And what was my other goal? Oh, I'm filming on my phone, and it's a nuisance because if calls come through, or say I just want to use my phone, I can't record at the same time, and it's just not always the best deal. It's very what's the word I want to look for? I can do it, and I've been doing it, but when I put out 25 videos, I'm going to buy an iPad so I can do a little bit more. And then when I double that to 50, I'm going to buy a camera. So I put all these little milestones in place because this is something that I really want, but it's something that I have just procrastinated on and allowed other areas of my life take priority. But I want my dream to be my priority. When I look back a year from now, I want to say that I have made progress on my dream, progress on the thing that I think about so much. So that's what I'm working on. Getting these 2 out to you guys so that I cut back on eating out and also drinking. So it'll either be a nice meal out because I love to eat out, or maybe I'll have like some wine with a friend. I also put that stipulation on that I would, when I indulge, whether I'm eating out, it'll either be with hubby or a friend that I want to connect with and spend some time with. And or if it's going to be like wine or some cocktails, it'll be with a friend and not alone. 1, for content, and 2, just for the sake of having a happy and healthy lifestyle and making sure that I'm not only just trying to win in life, but I'm staying connected, because that is also a part of my happiness. So there's that. Now what's going on right now, let me put this candle lighter down. What's going on now is my apartment is a mess because I have not been getting enough sleep. And when I am tired, this whole shit falls by the wayside. I start putting stuff where it doesn't belong. I start not putting things away, all because I am tired and fumbling through the day and not very organized. So when I deplete myself like that, it is very important for me to recenter myself and take some time to just get my life in order. So me and hubby, we call it vegging out. We veg out. So there's a song, I want to veg out. I don't really care what you're talking about. We love that song. I think it's by Masego. And it's really about, zoning out and getting into like a place of relaxation and not being bothered. But we say vegging out when we're getting ready to get into a zone, because usually when we're cleaning and organizing and planning, we cut on a podcast, we might listen to some music. I like to light candles. I usually drink wine. I'm not doing that today, but I usually like to drink wine, and we veg out. We just enjoy the moment and start to set some intentions and get intentional we clean and organize and just get ourselves prepared. So that's what I'm doing for the rest of the night, and that's what you guys are going on this journey with me. I am gonna have a beverage. It's gonna be BCAAs though, not wine. So let me get that together. Look, don't judge my background. It's all gonna be spotless in a second. Again, I'm spending the evening getting my life together. But I want to show you guys my drink. So I'm starting with water in my shaker bottle. I'm gonna put all 16 ounces of that. And then I'm just gonna add this Alani New BCAAs. I love this flavor, sour peach rings. It just tastes really good. So a scoop of that. And then I like to weigh it. So I'll put that scoop in the blender bottle. And then I like to weigh my creatine. So I put 5 grams of this creatine. This has no flavor, which is why I like to put it in with my BCAAs, because it's just easier to drink. Doesn't change the taste of it. Test that. That's about 5 grams. And then I just sprinkle that in there. Put the top on. Give it a nice little shake. Sure that all that powder dissolves. And then I pour it into my wine glass. I love these glasses because they keep everything nice and chilled. I put some ice in there, and this is what I'll be sipping on tonight as I veg out. Let me fix it so you guys can see me. As I veg out as I get my apartment together and talk to you guys about some things. So let me straighten up a little bit, and then when my kitchen is presentable, I will show you guys what I got at the grocery store. Okay. So I wanted to show you that the wax is melting, and then you can see the little tea light candle in there. It smells amazing. Love when it smells like cookies and bleach. So that's what we're going for tonight. All right, so the kitchen is clean. Smells like cookies. I have on a crop top, guys. Smells like cookies and bleach, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to show you guys my what I got at the grocery store and tell you guys about some of the stuff or choices I'm gonna be making over the next couple of weeks with my food. In our house, we eat super high protein, all right? So where to start? So we got 2 things of salmon. One's for Bay. Well, 2 for Bay, 2 this size, and then I did a little one. So Bay gets through 2 of these every single week with nothing wasted. I personally need some variety, so I got the small one. This will probably be 2 or 3 meals, and that's probably as much as I can do for the salmon this week. I also got some scallops, 2 things of chicken thighs for Bay, and then 1 for me. We usually just air fry this and keep it on deck, so we always have some type of protein option ready to go. But I also found these chicken breast meat for kebabs. What I like is that it's already kind of chopped up into nice, cute pieces to make with kebabs and peppers, which I actually forgot. I need to go back and get some peppers. And then I got these turkey patties. I don't like my ground beef too lean. It's just, or my ground turkey too lean, because it's just nasty and I just won't eat it. So I get the 7% fat one. And what I love is it's just turkey and rosemary. Nothing extra in this patty, and that's how I like all my food. I just want it to be what I asked for, no extra fishiness. Also got some frozen shrimp, 2 for Bay, 2 for me. This is going to get us through the week. Shrimp is actually my favorite protein source because it thaws so easily. It's so easy to cook, and pretty much goes with anything. And then I also got these mussels. I was kind of leery because they came in a box, which usually means some type of process or soup or added ingredients. But as you can see, there is just mussels, butter, garlic, parsley. And then it tells you that it contains some shellfish and milk. So I guess the milk may be the butter sauce or whatever. But simple ingredients, some mussels. Very happy about this find from Aldi. And then let's go over the produce. So produce is very simple. I got grapes. So let me tell you, I ended up down a very dark hole on YouTube of TED Talks about sugar and how bad it is for us. And I'm not going to get into this video because that's actually what my next video is about. But I'm trying to cut out all added sugar and go with natural flavor sugar, but still just trying to cut sugar out of my diet as much as possible. So I'm only going to be having grapes and bananas when these get ripe as my sweet. So I'm going to try to get all natural sugars from fruits and veggies. I also got some tomatoes for this chicken tomato bake situation I saw on Instagram that I want to try. It'll be another video I make for you guys. Got some green beans. I love them sauteed. Some spinach. The spinach goes with the tomatoes for the chicken bake. And then 2 types of lettuce for salads. Now, my salad is usually kale or some type of like diced up mix with spring mix. And then I throw chicken and egg on it, and that's a salad for me. So very simple. As you can see, I use all whole foods, and that's really my food rule. I just like to have whole foods. I don't like to get too many things that are processed, with the exception of maybe some pasta, and then I do some Mike's Killer Red bagels. So these are some processed options that I did opt for, but I try to find better ingredients. So this is some wheat pasta. It's organic, non-GMO. So it's pretty clean. I mean, it's really nothing besides the fact that it's made from wheat. And then this is gluten-free organic brown rice and quinoa noodles. And I actually had these. These came out really nice last week, so I decided to try them again. Very clean ingredients. Look at the ingredients, as you can see. Really simple. Organic brown rice, organic. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and do what I have to do to end this vlog. I keep failing at finishing my vlog videos because I'll start and then I won't finish. Last night, my camera died, and I just took it as a sign that it was time for me to go to bed because I've just been experiencing this just general.
You could do so. You could
Lethargy over my days. Like, just have been just so overwhelmingly tired. And my husband tells me it's because I'm in sleep debt, and I'm not doing what I need to do to get out of sleep debt. And there's different things that say that you kind of can't. You can't catch up on sleep. You can just start a better sleep routine, and I really need to get to work on that. But I wanted to end by telling you guys my 5-point checklist just for my general health when I'm feeling this way, when I just am feeling down and out and tired. I'm sorry, camera's a little crooked. When I'm feeling down and tired and just not in my best mood, before I start diagnosing myself or saying it's because of this or that, I always check this 5-point checklist. First thing is, am I working out more days than not? So if there's 7 days in a week, 4 out of those 7 days is more days than not. And that's because working out gives me those endorphins and they put me in a good mood. Moving my body when I have been sedentary just makes me feel better. And I have not been being consistent with my workouts because I have been feeling so tired and cranky. So that's the first one on the checklist. The second one is, am I hydrated? And I am not. I have not been drinking enough water. My general rule is a gallon. It's when I actually feel best. It's when my skin is best. It's when my appetite is better regulated. I just feel better when I'm getting in 3/4 to a 1/4 gallon. And that number is different for everybody. So I would tell you to play with it. It's usually more than a 1/2 gallon for most people though. So if you're not drinking that much, you should be drinking more. And it's going to vary how much you need based on your lifestyle, your body size, and a few different factors. So I always have to check if I'm drinking enough water. And I am 0 for 2. I'm not doing that. My third one is, am I getting 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night? And that is a absolutely not. I stay up till midnight till my husband gets home, and then I'm back up at 4 because I teach a 5 a.m. boot camp a few days a week. And when I'm not teaching that boot camp, I am up at 6. So it's 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and that's really pushing it. It might actually look like 3 to 5.5 hours of sleep. I am not getting enough sleep, and it's causing me to feel very tired throughout the day, to have to take naps. When I'm waking up from a nap, I'm not feeling recovered at all. So 0 for 3, I am not doing well, and I'm supposed to be the wellness coach, right? So there's those 3. The fourth one is, am I keeping my activity level above 10K steps? And again, that's really just because when I am sedentary, it just does not feel good for my body, and it doesn't feel good for my mood. So when I am more active and moving around, my blood gets flowing, I feel better. And I'm being sedentary. If I check my watch, which I just put on the charger, but it was at 3,500 steps for today. And that was with the clients that I saw in person. So a very sedentary day, and I'm having lots of those back to back to back. So there's that. And then my fifth one is, am I having enough protein in my diet? My calories vary based on my different goals, and I really just like to eat when I'm hungry and eat enough. But my appetite goes out of the window sometimes, and I severely undereat a lot. And I'll make up for those calories in wine and maybe some ice cream at the end of the night. And it's just a bad cycle to be in, especially when I'm already feeling tired and sluggish. So the goal I try to set for my everyday is a protein goal, and that's because protein is so good at regulating your blood sugar and making sure that you're not having those hikes and then crashes throughout the day. And again, I'm just not, I have failed across the board, and I'm a little embarrassed to admit that to you guys, because literally, if you're a client of mine, you know that checklist is like our holy grail, and it makes sense that I feel the way I feel because I'm doing none of those things. None of those things. So before I start to try to figure out, like, why do I feel like this? Is it my hormones? Probably. Is it because you're not doing the things you're supposed to do? They probably are out of whack. You don't sleep. You don't eat. You're sitting still all day. Of course. And maybe you can fix it by moving more. Am I about to come on my period? Yes, but maybe I would still feel better if I checked off all those things on the list. Am I sick? Probably not. You just aren't doing, I am just not doing any of the things that I know energizes me. So I have to do better. I really hope you guys can take that checklist and, work on all of those things and see if your overall well-being just starts to feel a lot better, because I know almost immediately when I start to tap into that checklist and check those things off on a daily basis, within 24 to 48 hours, I have done a complete 180. So that is my Holy Grail checklist for health and well-being. It's my Holy Grail checklist if your goal is fat loss. It's my Holy Grail checklist if your goal is to build muscle and put some shape on. But it's also just my everyday Holy Grail just for feeling well. Okay, so take that checklist and do with it what you may. I hope you just really just do the checklist because it's good for you. And then before you go, I want to show you guys this meal that I'm super proud of. Let me show you. I made some gluten-free pasta. This bag That's the pasta in there. And then I grilled some scallops. And then I also found these mussels. Let me show you guys. I showed you guys in the haul, but the mussels came out so well. And then I just drizzled a little bit of extra olive oil and some Parmesan, some shredded Parmesan cheese. And here we have dinner. And I'm just so happy because I'm not eating out, I told you guys, until I put up my YouTube videos. But that's not gonna stop me from having really bomb meals that I can make at home and control the ingredients on. So, super proud of that meal. And I just want to give you guys an example of how eating clean and eating clean at home doesn't have to be boring, because it's 2021. And anybody who's saying that is ignorant. And I'm going to be mean right now. I told you guys I'm cranky. And just say lazy, because it's 2021 and there's so many different platforms out there showing us how to eat well. And you just got to take the initiative to learn ways to make things that you want in a more healthier way. So that's just one of my new staples, because I'm going to be including this in a lot of my meal plans each week. So let me go. I am completely tired. The good thing is my space is clean because I did that last night. All I have to do is wash my pan that I grilled my salmon in, and I am going to head to bed, get this video up for you tomorrow, and then be back for my next video about controlling your sugar intake, because we all need to do that. We all need to do that. Okay? But thank you so much for being here. Before you leave, hit that subscribe button. Come back for my next video. Okay, friend? Okay, bae? All right. Oh, and my next video, I'm gonna tell you guys what BAE stands for, because I just came up with it. I've been calling my BAEs Fit BAEs forever, but now BAE stands for something. So I'll tell you guys in the next video, so you gotta be here for it. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get alerted when I post it. Other than that, you guys sleep well, and I will see you guys next video. Bye.